Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, I'm so sorry because that some parents come to the school, and I have to tell with them about their the student status. You know what I mean? You know. All right. Davis, do you have any experience to work with the kindergarten?
If I'm honest, I don't have experience working between 3 to 6 year olds. That's the kind of thing I don't have. So ideally, I'd be looking for a mixture of, kind of older adults or young kids over the age of 10. But I don't mind it if it's part of the day. If it's all I do, I think, maybe.
So, tell me about your characteristic. Are you a hot timer or are you something like that?
Am I a fun character?
Huh?
Yeah, I think I'm very easygoing, very laid back. I enjoy a lot of sports and running, so I'm quite easy to get along with in that sense. Very energetic. Basically, just enjoy life really. So looking to come learn the English language, improve on teaching the English language, and basically have some fun.
So what's your hobbies?
My hobbies are basically running or going to the gym. I also do a lot of writing. I'm more like a writer and a reader, really. I also want to study further. So yeah, basically keeping fit is my major kind of hobby. Hopefully I'll pick up some more hobbies when I come to Vietnam as well. I'm not too sure which though, but
Because that at the age of 51 years old, so this is the language school, and have a lot of kindergarten and primary students to come to. So how it means that they are really noisy, and they are really naughty and something like that. So how can you deal with that in the future?
Well, I think it's just giving people lots of things to do, basically. As long as you can distract young people with chores and games and also lots of activities, then hopefully you can keep them busy, and that basically gives them something to do as well. So, I mean, if there's assistants there in the classroom, then the main thing is to really attract their attention in the beginning, give them some exercises, give them some fun games to do, and then basically channel the energy in the right direction.
Nó còn lấy cây kem ăn đi. Okay. Because that with so can you handle with from 60 to 80 teaching hour per month? It means that it's about 15 to 20 teaching hour per week. Can you handle that?
Yeah, 15 to 20 hours a week is probably quite easy. So I did about 3 to 4 hours a day in Beijing, and that wasn't a problem. But that was much more difficult because I was planning for all the lessons as well. So, so it shouldn't be a problem. 15 to 20 is relatively straightforward, isn't it? 3 or 4 classes a day.
So where are you now in China? In China, where are you now?
I'm in England at the moment. I was in China in about 2 years ago, and now I'm back in England. But like I say, I'm very committed, so I intend to get my flight out next week, whether you employ me or not. I am coming to Vietnam.
So because that I sent you the job detail. So what do you think about the job detail with from 70 to 80 US dollar per hour, and from 60 to 80 an hour per month, and we support some money for accommodation? What do you think about that?
I think as a starting salary, I think it's very good. I mean, my main concern is just finding a place that I can trust and also have a good work environment. And then, like I say, I think once the money actually comes in at the end of the month, I just like to make sure everything's working. Then I don't mind that. Like I say, it's building up things again, isn't it? Once you can build up a reputation, and then maybe in a year's time, if I get more money, great. But I know it's enough to live on in Vietnam. I think also that you should help, if you're helping finding good accommodation as well, then that's the main thing, basically.
Right.
A good wage, a good place to live, and happy job.
So, do you have some experience to work in the small city, like in Canton City? Because you know that it's not like big, like it's big in Ho Chi Minh City. It's a small city in Mekong. So, do you have some experience to work in a small city like that?
Bangkok, that's a big city, isn't it? I think I looked up Kanto last night online, and it said there's maybe 1 million people in there. So, I mean, even being in England, I've actually the last 2 jobs I've done, which is caring for disabled people, I've actually worked in very small country-like environments, yeah, out in the farming community. So I don't mind that. I think I looked online, and Kanto is quite big actually, with a population of 1 million. So I think as long as there's a mixture of, the main thing is the job itself and a nice apartment and good countryside as well. A nice environment.
All right. So that you can start teaching in the 7th of November, right?
Well, I mean, the main thing that you mentioned is about getting a business visa. I was looking at flying out, I think, hold on a second, I'm going to get my jabs next week, possibly the 11th or 12th of November. So I think the only thing that would stop, I just want to be clear about business visa, or do I just get a tourist visa? You're the one who mentioned that, so it's up to you.
So because you know that I have some relationship with some travel agent in Vietnam, and they will make the business visa for foreigner teacher like you, and I will entrust you to get the tourist. Sorry, I will entrust you to get the business visa in the future when you work here in Vietnam, and this is not a big problem. You know what I mean? Huh?
Yeah, I understand. So yeah, just let me know, as long as I can get over there. I don't want any hassles myself, so it shouldn't be a problem. So like I say, I think if you're happy with me, then I would look to be flying out, say the 11th or 12th of November. Yeah.
So
maybe take a week to acclimatize. As long as the school or the people would help me with bank accounts and also accommodation. Yeah.
So because you know that, can you ride a motorbike? Can you ride?
Oh yes, I can ride a motorbike.
Yes. Okay. All right. So now maybe I will send you the sample contract between you and the school, and after that you can take a look at that, and you go to your final decision. And when everything's okay, I will help you to make the work visa, the business visa here in Vietnam.
Yeah, Tony. So I think as long as you're happy, because like you say, if you feel that this is, as I'm a kind of 50, 51-year-old man, not that that bothers me in terms of what I do, lots of, plenty of energy and fun. But if you feel there's another job that's more relevant, then that's fine, as long as I get out there and start working. But I'll have a look at this contract anyway, yes?
Okay, thank you.
I think the thing is, if you're as long as you're happy putting me forward and the school understands who I am, then there should be no problem, yeah?
Yes, because you know that some company they will limit the age of the teacher, but I will try my best to convince them that you are so healthy and you are suitable with the job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Once they get to know me and I'm relaxed, I'm much more kind of fun and very interesting and knowledgeable person anyway. If they want to learn good English, then they will learn good English with me.
So, do you have some experience to make the curriculum and to make the lesson plan for the book?
It depends on the ages. I mean, when I worked in Beijing, I would just literally adapt it depending on how old and where their skill set would be. So, I think the important thing is you get to know. If it's very young people, it's a bit easier. But as you become a little bit older, you have to find out their level first and then adapt your lesson plans to their level. A mixture of, grammar, punctuations, some games, and then also just finishing up with understanding what you have learned. So that's best to learn when we find out who the clients are.
Because you know that it is a new school for sure, and they are building up they are building up the curriculum right now, so maybe you can help them to correct the curriculum and everything's okay, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if they want my input, then that'd be very nice as well. You know, as long as they pay me per hour.
All right.
If I have to do more hours, sometimes they say, "Oh, 3 hours a day," and if I'm there longer, I don't mind as long as people let me know beforehand. Like I say, if I'm there, I want to help out anyway. I know how it can be. You can work on lots of different areas, you know, to promote the school, etc. So, you know, that's not a problem.
Okay, thank you, David, and I will send you the sample contract for sure. Bye bye. See you later.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tony. Okay, cheers.
Bye.
Bye.